Hello, everybody. Good morning and also afternoon or evening, wherever you happen to be watching from. We're going to go ahead and get started here in just a second. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I have some stuff to do later, so I figured I might as well get my streaming in before it gets too close to that time. Oh, I forgot about the happy sloth. Right. Welcome in, Skynet. Hope your Saturday is doing well. Going well. You're doing well. Saturday's going well. Anywho, yes, the happy sloth and the blood trees. Oh, that's great. Let's find my bearings here. Where are we? Okay, this is the Blood River. Where did my trees go? There we are. Okay. Still working on my coffee, but I have had breakfast, and it's before 9 or 10, so I feel quite accomplished today. Like, why is this giving me trouble already? It's because I didn't go through and grab the trees. Oh, hold on a sec. Like maybe the pumpkin actually wants to be in this picture instead. I really should go through and um, group these all into a folder, but I haven't done that yet. Alright, this needs to be over here. Maybe not. I just wanted to check. I was thinking of adding a different light source. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, coffee, lifeblood. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Hey, Lucky, thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated, my friend. I hope you're doing well today. Love you too, man. It is honestly, it's an above average day, I think. I'm excited. I'm waiting for Thunderbolts to be at the library. I put it on hold like weeks and weeks ago. I haven't seen it, so no spoilers, please. Um, but it looks like it might come in today, and I'm so excited. So it's it's a good day. I hope you are also having an above average day. We're just working on our goth piece here. Yeah, yeah. I don't I don't go to the movies like the theaters very often. I just don't like it. Um, people have forgotten how to behave, and I'm not paying all that money to sit around people to just get frustrated instead of being able to watch the movie. So yeah, I just wait a little bit, and also it helps our libraries stay alive. Gonna have to start sending money to PBS too, man. Ah, y'all. We're not gonna divulge into politics. Yeah, yeah. It's not gonna be an above average day if we go that route. So we're not gonna go into the politics today. However, if y'all need help staying afloat, or if you need anything, just someone to listen, please hit up my Discord. Um, I am always willing to listen. Amazing how much damage a little man baby can do in such a short. Yes, exactly. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, we're not getting started on politics. No matter how small or orange someone's dick is. Okay, that's enough. Art, beautiful Gothic art. We will make it through together. That's the only way we can make it through. You know, we've got the art, we've got the people. We just gotta hold on. There should be no warfare but class war. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Agreed. I mean, if you guys want to talk politics, we can talk politics. I'm just saying. Oh, goodness. What a day. What a day. What a time to be alive. I mean, if nothing else, we can all say that we are witnessing history. Yay. Okay. Gothic art. Gothic art. There's a happy sloth in the clouds, and he's gonna help make us through. I'm so tired of living in interesting times, bro. I know. I just want to paint plastic. Same, Lucky. I just want to do art and be a creative human. I uh, let people live how they need to live. They're not hurting anybody. Okay. Let's see here. I wanted another light source. Let's make some fire. Let's light things on fire, y'all. Gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Love you too, Lucky. Everything's gonna be great. Hope you have a fantastic day. Oh, Skynet, this is that song that I was trying to get you to listen to. Yes, yes, this is the song. I also think I want to put a raven somewhere in here, but I haven't decided where yet. I think that would be fitting. I wanted to put the flames in before I started working on the tree again. I want it to look like the tree is burning from the inside, like it got hit by lightning. Hydrate reminder, everybody. Gotta get ourselves going in the morning. Right, right. I think I just added this song yesterday. Thought it was a banger. Wanted to share. All right. Looks a bit of a mess right now, but I swear I've got an idea. Looks good to you. Thanks, Oro. Well, I have plans on how to make it look better. Speaking of looking good, is it okay if I drop a link for my art? Yeah, of course. I know a lot of art streams require permission. I might be doing that in the future, but for the people who have already shared their art and the ones that I know aren't going to do anything drastic or adult, yeah, that'll totally be fine. Like I can understand why other people don't want links in their stream, which is why I'm considering taking off permissions. But yeah, I know yours are fine. Honestly, a lot of streams do allow it. Yeah. I've I've noticed a lot of the ones that I've been going into require permission, which I mean, like totally cool. Just like you did, you asked permission. Whether it's asking or whether they have to actually open it up. Um, we'll see. I don't necessarily want to have to go into like giving permission and all that, but I also don't want to get burned for not having it on there. Especially art streams, they encourage people to share their art. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Or I'm not I'm not brand new. This is not my first day. I know. I'm just saying a lot of the streams, the art streams that I've been in recently have uh have been requiring permission, which is totally cool. Let's take a look. Oh, cute. I honestly I really like the shape of the head. The way you have the top of the head broken down like that. I really like that. Yeah, it's a big improvement. Every piece is an improvement. Every piece that we do. Looks like we've got an ad break starting in about 30 seconds, y'all. Just FYI. Make sure you take a second to check your posture and correct that if needed. Grab yourself something to drink, something to eat, something to make yourself feel good. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Babs. Hello. Hey, ma'am. Are you supposed to be up there? Gonna get yourself in trouble. Come on, get out of there. Come on. I know. You're not, I know. Don't sass me. What's up, baby? What, Babs? Okay, come here. Come here, baby. What's up? We need bongos. One sec, everybody. Kitty needs some attention. Okay? Are you good? You want more? More? Okay, are you good? If she could have her way, I would be doing bongos all day long. Okay, that's enough. I am playing the cat. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a cat who enjoyed bongos quite as much as Babs enjoys bongos. I wanted this tree to be more gnarled, which is why I'm adding more, but didn't get very far on the decorating of the tree before I decided to light it on fire. So it's not erasing too much work, but it needs to be on a different layer. So figured might as well put the gnarled on the new layer that I'm using to cover up some of the fire. It'll be great eventually. Well, is it time for bongos again? I think you need a break. She's rolling around on the carpet trying to get my attention. It's very cute. However, you're right. You're right, Aurora. The cat is playing me. Aren't you, Bubbles? Being all deceptively cute and shit. Yeah, you. Yep. Sure do. What, Babs? Come here if you want attention, my love. I'm so sorry that I've neglected you. What, Babs? Honey, what? Why are you crying? I just gave you attention. Brushes are so good for backgrounds and blur filters. Uh-huh. Come here. They sure are. Come here, sweetie. Why can't you just come and sit on my lap? There you go. Come here. Oh, just be a lap kitty, then I can do both. Okay, here we go. Nope, she didn't want it. I'm just glad she's gotten better about biting me. Like underneath the desk, if she would see my feet or my toes uncovered, she would just, have a little taste. But she's grown out of that habit, thankfully, for the most part. She still bites, but usually not when I'm on stream anymore. Come here, you. I'd like you to stop causing trouble. There you go. I had to open the back door for her. I think she's just bored. Are you bored with the back door now too? Can I close it? It's hot out there. Oh, come here, Bubbles. What's up? Why don't you go up here? No, Barbara, don't jump. Come on. What is going on? Go over there. Y'all, she woke up and chose mischief today. Hey, come on. No, I don't want you to jump from the bed to the closet. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Yeah, don't do it. I have not taken my allergy medication today, and I can tell. I'm like, why am I getting so winded just standing up and telling her to stop? Oh, right, because I can't breathe out of my nose very well. Y'all. I can hear the dog next door barking. I he's usually a very quiet dog, but I can hear him. Hey, Addie, welcome in. Just saying that the dog next door is upset about something. I don't know what. Usually he's nice and quiet. But let me pull this back for you so you can see the progress so far. And looks like we've got an ad break starting in about 45 seconds, folks. Just FYI, make sure you get yourself something to drink. I painted a tree being struck by lightning once and bursting into fire, but I could never quite get the fire quite right. I get it. I get it. It takes a little bit of practice, but if you ever want, I can do a fire tutorial. I long time ago, long many moons ago, I did a fire tutorial, but I can do another one if you'd like, Addie. You just let me know. Just takes a little bit of playing. Um, the thing that I was getting wrong mostly when like my fire wasn't looking right is I was putting too much yellow instead of taking it down a little bit by the orange. And then there's also some subtle colors, but they're going to be around the main part. The brightest part is going to be the lightest part. Definitely put too much yellow. Yep, that's exactly what I was getting wrong with my fire. So um, yeah, yeah. But if you'd like, I can do a little tutorial of fire someday. I'm not saying my fire is the be all end all of anything, but I'm proud of it. Never thought of it that way. Yeah, yeah. Just the oh, of course, there's a ad break. Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get those bearings back. Okay. So fire, yeah, fire. Let me see if I can't. I'm gonna open Clip Studio real quick. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but I'm looking for the fire tutorial that I did. And once it loads up, I will open it. So, it's gonna be quite a ways back here, I think. There we go. Gonna open both of these if I can. Okay, open that one. So there's one, but there's also another one. There we go. Okay. So, closing Clip Studio, back to chat. All right. Thank you, Addie. Thank you. This is Lost Again by Kings Elliot. It's from a movie or something called the Callisto Protocol. It just randomly came on my playlist and I liked it, so I threw it on the old playlist for streaming. So, after after I watched the first tutorial, this is what I did. And it was okay. Like it was better than it was, and you can see the progress even from number one to number four. You always have good taste in music. Well, thank you. Thank you. I just I go with the vibe and it seems to work out well. I appreciate that because I kind of grew up and I was only listening to my parents' music. Just I wasn't really the kind to branch out on my own. But yeah, yeah. So like their music tastes inspired me now. But also I add a lot of my own flair to it. So yeah. The flame in number four has more life. Agreed. And it was just I labeled them, one, two, three, four, from my first attempt to my fourth attempt. But then I went back and rewatched the tutorial, and I came up with these ones. So you can kind of see already the improvement from one to four, and then from four to one to six. You know. Um, but yeah, yeah, I really like how it looks with the blue on there. Got a little blue and a little purple. Um, but yeah, so if you don't get the flames right away, um, yeah. But you can tell these just have too much yellow, you know. Um, Five and six have those dancy wisps at the end. I love that. Yep, yep. Those ones are my favorite. I also strangely like number three more than I like number four. But yeah, five and six were definitely where it's at. So yeah, if you want one of these days, I will do a little tutorial and show you how I came up with it. But something else that the tutorial that I took, it pointed out was don't use such saturated colors. It's going to be yellow. It's going to be, orange and red and blue and all those things. Um, and if you use colors that are slightly off of the like main yellow or the main orange, I'm trying to remember how they phrased it, but don't do a bright bold color because all of these will be bright and bold together. But you don't want it to be too yellow or too orange, because flames are soft. Usually flames that are blue are mostly blue except for the tips of the flames. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. This one. But just with anything, the light is just as important as the dark, depending on how clean they burn. Yeah. Oh, by the way, how did that contest go? Did you hear back yet? No, I haven't heard back yet. I think they need like a month to do judging and stuff, and I was seeing something posted that said that they take into consideration all the likes that someone has, which kind of sucks because if they take that into consideration, some people don't have the likes on the old Instagram that other people do. Some of them are just getting started, like me. But I'm hoping that I have just as much chance as anyone else. But I think they're going to do it either in late August or in September. But I will definitely let you guys know. It it won't be the last to hear from me. So it wouldn't make sense to have much blue flames for a tree burning like this. I'd expect a lot of orange and red and only yellow in the middle. Yeah. Except in my world, I do whatever the hell I want. So that's why I fell in love with surrealism because it can be literally anything I want. And the weirder, the more it feels like me. So if I want to put blue and purple, I don't care about the tree's makeup because it's just gonna be my tree. Yeah, they can pad their entries by asking people they know or sharing on social media. Yeah, yeah, and that kind of seems like it's unfair. It's not really a popularity contest, it's an art contest, but it is what it is. Yeah, you exactly. It becomes a popularity contest instead of an art contest. See, read my mind. No, I was just using you as an example because a flaming tree is a good ref for this. Yeah, yeah. I prefer stylized flame unless I'm doing something with more realism. So I did consider doing a blue flame and even a green flame, but I decided against it. It would give off the more surrealistic vibe if you did. Yeah. Oh no, I know. I know it. But this is the flame that I wanted. You also do acrylic sometimes, right? Yep, I sure do. I have a couple of things up on my Instagram. I haven't put a whole lot of my traditional paintings up on Insta though. I do. I really enjoy using fluorescent paint in my skies, especially. Let me put that up for you. Let me see. I think I have a separate Instagram one. I do. There you go. Let me see. I should go and post some more of my traditional paintings. But let me go back and see if I actually have any of them posted. Oh yeah, yeah. Down towards the bottom of my Instagram, it does have a couple, but not all of them. Damn, I really should put more on here. Let me. You're welcome. Um, I will see about doing that this weekend. Putting more of my traditional pictures up. Let me catch up on chat. What about iridescent paint? What do you mean by iridescent paint? Like with glitter and sparkles and stuff in it, like shimmer? I use those too, yeah. Blue flash, white gold flash. I don't really have anything that specific. Let me see. Let me Google it. So I have like pearlized paints. Oh yeah. I don't have I don't use the color changing or anything like that if there's color changing. But yeah, some of the pearlized paints that I have are iridescent paints. So not they're not, let me see. Like I don't think they're specifically iridescent, but they are pearlized, which means that they are sparkles. So like I have more metallic paints and stuff like that, but not specifically color change. I have one that appears white, but if you tilt the paper, it changes to purple. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty. I like adding blacklight paint into the northern lights when I do them. Oh, that's a good idea. I just really like bright colors, so that's why I have a lot of fluorescent orange and pink skies. I mean, you know I'm the same way. Yeah. If anyone tells you that realism is bland and not colorful, they don't really understand real life. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Nobody would dare tell me that, though. They wouldn't dare, Aurora, I'll tell you. I also played with them a bit to try and make two pictures in one, an ocean scene for a friend with just one large jellyfish. But when you turn on a black light, there are many small ones swimming around it. Ooh, how cute! Another of a dress that almost looks like a butterfly, but when you turn on the back, there's a girl, a black light, there's a girl wearing a dress. Oh, cool. Wish I could show you pictures, but I gave both away. Oh, dang. I was like, I need to see those. It's been a few years since I used them. No particular reason, just got busy. Oh, I understand that 100%. Might be able to get my friends to send pictures. Ooh, if you do, let me know. I want to see it. I want to see all the art. Thanks. You know me, gotta add faces. Which reminds me, I need to take pictures and drop my newest painting in the Discord. You do. Another pet portrait for a friend. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Seems to be my main thing lately. I do used to do mostly landscapes and nature. Hey, you gotta follow the muse. I have a couple of commissions that I really need to work on, but none of them have been none of them have been talking to me, so it's it's a little frustrating, but you gotta follow the muse. Anyone who thinks that an artist knows exactly what they're doing and can just do it has never tried art. Change is good. Yeah, change is good. Especially because it's not like you lose the other skills. It's not like you stop doing landscapes and you forget completely how to do landscapes and you can never do them again. It's definitely just something that will come back when it's ready. I had one that I put off for over 6 months once, then finished in 5 days. Yup, just needs to be the right time. Exactly. I I took a commission from one of my friends, and it's been an embarrassingly long amount of time, but every time I pull it out, like it just refused to be worked on. And I know from experience that if you try to force it, you will destroy the picture, completely. So I have left it alone. Same thing with the other commission that I have, and I haven't even started the other one because I need to finish the other two first. Yes, exactly. So, but the thing is, when I take commissions, I refuse to take money for them, except for like the one time, the one friend that uh that it's been the longest. He did pay. I gave him a big discount and all that, but I direly needed the money, and he was in no hurry to get the picture. So, um, it's been quite a few years, and I'm a little embarrassed, but also I want to provide a good picture for him. So if that's not going to be a good picture for him, I just can't continue doing it. So eventually it will be right. I'm the same. If I'm painting a picture for someone I care about, I do it for them, not for the money. Exactly. It doesn't feel right. It does not feel right to me either. Um, like I would honestly love if we could just have a universal basic income because I want to do this for people without taking money. I would love to be able to do this without taking a cent and just doing it for people's happiness. So the color I'm highlighting with now, that's it's not yellow and it's not white. The One of the things I learned from the tutorial was to use a tan, like an almost, let me pull this up and see if you guys can see it. I don't know if no, the color wheel doesn't come up. Okay. Well, it's got a lot of tan in it. It's like an off yellow. Um, and that helps with the highlight, but it makes it so it's not too bright. Like it's not that white and it's not the yellow. So it's not all that bright, but it makes a big difference. Don't get me wrong, I 100% support people who charge for their art. Oh yeah, no, like completely. If they want to, they totally can. There's no judgment on my part either. It's just that for me personally, putting a price on it takes away some of the love magic of it. Yeah, it goes from being an art to an object. Yeah, I 100% agree. Um, because it's every piece of art that we create from like the little sketch to the biggest piece, it's a piece of our soul. It's not something that you can just go and buy in a store or go and use AI to make. It's something that we have literally created through through a piece of something inside of us. So yeah, it's hard to even put a price on that. It's like people will say, "Oh yeah, just make sure you charge for materials, make sure you charge for this and that." It's like, well, the biggest material I use is my love for this person. It's like can't really put a price tag on that. That's why I don't always fix my mistakes as long as they don't detract from the piece. Yeah, honestly, a lot of um, what I end up doing in my pictures, Addie, is because of mistakes. Like I do a line or something it seems like it's out of place, it's not something I intended, and then it's like, oh shit, wait a second. This is what I've been waiting for. It's more personal, more me. Yeah. Like we are flawed human beings. The flaws make us exactly who we are. And all of our mistakes make us who we weren't, before we made the mistake. Yeah, totally with you on that one. Love this tree. Love this tree. Now I want to put a face in this one. I love this one too, but not as much as that one. Let's put a face in here. I ended up adding a comet into a piece to cover an accidental splatter, and it ended up being a focal point of the whole painting. Yep, yep. I once dropped like my paintbrush slipped and it had black on it, and it slipped in the sky, and it made just a dark line. And it was one I was doing for my brother for Christmas, and he was coming down. He was coming into town like that night, and it had to be done. and I ended up changing it into um, a spaceship, like the leg of a spaceship, and it became why I got a future commission from one of his friends because the friend liked the spaceship. Wait, hold on. The focal point of the whole painting, or a connecting piece, rather. Yeah, the painting was on two canvases, and the comic crossed between them. Oh, neat, neat. We've got an ad coming up, everybody. Sorry about the lack of warning. Should be here shortly, but I will be here when you return. I need to go scoop some litter boxes anyway. We'll be back in 10ish minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, let's see Welcome back, Addie. Just in time for an ad to start a minute from now. I hope the scooping went well. I usually do that the very first thing I do when I wake up because Babs is very insistent on it. All clean, yay! 'So the trees needed a little bit of a break, but I have an idea of what I want to do with the foreground here. So I usually do it right after feeding everyone, but I am also cat sitting for two different friends at their houses. Oh, that makes sense. Little kink in the plans. So after feeding here, I make the rounds to other houses to make sure no one's hungry. Well, that's good. That's good. 18 cats and two dogs in my care right now. Goodness gracious. They are so worth it. Yeah. And welcome back, everybody. Don't know if idea is going to work, but we're gonna keep on going with it. But yeah, Addie, that's amazing that you are taking care of all those animals. Yay, they are roses. But I want it to be like it's hard to explain, but I want it to look like there's roses underneath, but that it's going to be water on top. So like not really roses, but like a rose river, but it's crimson and yeah. Eventually these will look wet is what the goal is. Yeah, that's the goal anyway. Water is always difficult for me. I mean, I can do lake or river well though, but a drop of dew or a glass of water, nope. Yeah, water is fascinating. It's great, um, but it's not easy. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. Of course, this was a while ago as well, but I'll show you. I also did a water drop tutorial. That's like I just put water on top of leaves that like someone else had taken the picture of leaves, but I added the water drops, so I'll show y'all. So the leaves I did not make, but the water I did. This was actually one of the first things I did, as far as learning how to use Clip Studio Paint. Um, I love that, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. I made notes on it. I did the uh, tutorial off of YouTube, and it was um, a lot of different. Let me see here. I wonder. I should still have my notes. That's not the right notebook. Where's the right? There's the right notebook. I have too many notebooks, y'all. Don't know if I can do it off of this picture here. Let me take that off. Add a new layer. I don't know if this will work, but I wanted to show you. Um, I start out with just a dot on the G pen. And I don't think the color has to be blue or anything like that. Oh, that's not gonna let me do it. Hold on. We'll bring this practice layer right here. Okay, so you start with a dot. It might not work. Actually, actually. No. Okay. I'm just doing this real quick. I just want to see if my notes are still accurate. Little distraction, y'all. Um, think was apply gradient, foreground to background gradient. Nope, that's not what it was supposed to do. Here, maybe if I did that, that would actually help. So I captured that and I'm applying gradient. There we go. I'm trying to because I wrote the notes with a different picture in the background in mind. So this is just a regular backdrop, but I applied the gradient to it. Um, the notes say to do it black and white, but I'm doing it with a little bit of blue. And then you're supposed to set the layer to overlay. Okay. Adjust opacity as needed. I think that's fine. Same layer. Okay, white on the opposite side of the drop. I'm using the airbrush, make it a little bit bigger. So I'm thinking my light source is going to be up here, up on the top right. So I'm going to add a little bit of white here, and that. Let me see. Trying to get my notes to be on the same page as my brain. Okay, we got selection from layer, select. Why is it not working? Oh, here it is. Selection from layer. Goodness gracious. Okay, selection from layer, create selection. Create from layer, new roster layer, new roster layer. My tutorial is not nearly as good as the one you can find on YouTube. But I'm going to the dark blue and doing outline selection. I'm drawing on the border. Let's do like 5 pixels, and then going to filter and blur and the Gaussian blur. I make it like 20. And then you're supposed to clip to the layer below. I don't think that necessarily works. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. And then you set the blending mode to multiply. Okay, and then we're grabbing the droplet again. And I know a lot of this doesn't make any sense unless you like actually have it on, like on the screen. But yes. So let's see. New roster layer, and I'm going to unclip that one. And this is going to be the shadow, but we're going to move it up over that other layer. Nope, that's not working. Oh well. Oh, I didn't mask the selection. Hold on. See, I'm still learning to multiply is the blending mode. Okay. Selection from layer create. Kind of getting the idea. That's good. It's basically a lot of like masking it and selecting it and making sure you don't overlap the shadow and the brightness, all that fun stuff. But layer, and there should be a layer mask right here, and mask the selection. Aha. Then you go on the left side here, and you want to take that blending mode to overlay. And I'm hoping this works. Yeah, okay. So you can kind of see where all of that is masked. So you know um, it's not affecting the droplet itself. But I'm going to make that less intense, way less intense. I'm just erasing around the edges very lightly. And I'm taking a like off-white, but not white. Putting a little white right here, and I'll blend that a little bit. Similar to just drawing a sphere, yet somehow you managed to make it look clear instead of opaque. That is the overlay layer right here on the blending mode. Um, and then also the Gaussian blur. Um, don't ask me the specifics. I'm just going off the tutorial, but you'll always have a little bit of light in the shadow because the water droplet is clear. Okay, let's see what else the notes say. Okay, the blending mode is still an overlay here for the shadow. Small highlight in the shadow center, white for shine. And then it says to select all. And we want to merge these layers and set them to overlay or vivid light. Well, not vivid light, that's for sure. And then I usually just do an extra little bit of whiteness on a different layer. And I'm just blending And I also sometimes come in and with the soft eraser, just erase a little bit so it looks like the background is shining through, and come back in with the blender and kind of follow the edges and just make sure everything is blended out smooth. So basic water drop. Definitely going to need to practice this. Oh yeah, yeah, 100%. Anything you do. Thanks, thanks, yeah. Neat, right, right, right. And then, of course, if I want to change the background color um, to anything else, like it should show through. See? And that green or whatever background that's showing up because of me going through and erasing part of the water drop in the middle. So no matter what your background is, it's gonna show through as transparent. Except for black. Black is just not gonna show up. Apparently. It's honestly really cool. Thanks. Thanks, thanks. I do my best. Black looks like the start of a galaxy, right? I mean, it all kind of starts with water anyway, right? One of the building blocks. And then also one of the cool things is if you want more water drops, here I'm just going to let me see. I want a nice neutral kind of. No, I liked the green, blue green. There we go. Real quick, gonna merge the layers I had. And then you can like duplicate the layer, move it around, and then use the liquify tool if you want more water drops without having to do anything else. You can duplicate it again, change it around. And then also using liquify tool, you can change all of it. Just make it look however you want. Water drops are so fun. I'm glad to have this opportunity. So thank you, Abby. Question. These droplets look close to bubbles. Would it be difficult to change one into a soap bubble? I think the process would be similar. Um, Let me see. Soap bubbles would be more like, um, thank you, thank you. Let me change this and see how it looks when it's on a much lighter. Yeah. I think soap bubbles would be more like a bunch of them at the same time. So like, let me see. Um, I kind of wonder. So I think soap bubbles would have um, more of a rainbow effect. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, did you miss the tutorial, Oro? I I was showing Addie how I do droplets. And now I'm kind of I the request was for soap bubbles, and I'm wondering if I can just put oh I can't. Hold on a minute. Layer invert. There we go. Does this mean water dirge is next? Is this foreshadowing? No, it's not. One day though. One day. Radial blur might work well here for those. Yeah, actually let me try. 'Cause I like the prism, but I kind of wanted it to be a little different. So let me get the radial blur going. Hmm, it'd help if I moved the center there. If you put it more on the outer part, it would look even better. Let me check. You mean like over here? I meant put the color. Oh, I see. Well, I don't want it to be too blurred. Maybe though. Maybe. I've got an ad break starting in about a minute, folks. Just FYI. Due to how light oh my God. Words. Due to how light refracts, the iridescent needs to be more on the outer edges. Yeah, that's true. Let me see here. Yeah. Anyway, the to do soap bubbles would be well, thank you so much for the follow, Animated Jenny. Much appreciated. Welcome in. This is just a droplet tutorial the for the kind audience who wanted to see. No problem, pretty paints. Thank you. Let me show you a couple of the things that I've been working on. This is kind of what I normally do. I do pictures within pictures, lots of multi-scenes depending on how you look at them. Sorry, I'm a real nerd when it comes to light. No, you're fine, Aurora. I do. I usually work in a lot of color, um, and depending on where you're looking and what you're looking at, there's plenty to find that I like to hide in my pictures. Thank you, thank you. Much obliged. We try to have fun here. This is for soap bubbles. I would add, let me see, add another layer. Just working on some projects and was looking for an art stream to come lurk in. Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad it was mine. Welcome in. Today it's just kind of a free for all, but I love taking suggestions and I love if anybody has any requests or something like that. I always try to oblige with details or anything like that. So right now, instead of doing water droplets, I'm doing a couple of different sized bubbles. I'm trying to make sure that they don't touch. I want a different size than that until I'm done with them, and then I can change it around. Just we're gonna. This is definitely a good one. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, I didn't realize you guys were in ads already. Sorry about that. Welcome back, everybody. I did not realize that some of you were on ads right now, but welcome in, Jenny. Um, but weird, my ads finished, and then 5 seconds back they started again. What is going on with these ads, man? Um, uh, Jenny, if you would like, feel free to drop an art tax. Completely voluntary. I also have. I also have a Discord if you'd like to post anything there. Let me drop the socials if you'd like. Mostly I just post works in progress on Instagram, but Discord, there's places to post your own work as well as work you love from others, works in progress, and finished pieces as well. Yeah, seems like a chill stream, which I enjoy. I try to keep it real low, chill vibes. So we just hang out. I of course will also follow because I love having new artists around. Here we are. I'm back hopefully for real this time. Yeah, hopefully. All right. Where were we? Missed the first part of that. Sorry. No worries, no worries. I got distracted there for a second. So, starting kind of from the beginning of the tutorial, I just put a couple of plain dots here, and let me see here. I grabbed all of them. There we go. Then I applied the gradient. The gradient was foreground to background. Just drag it across transparently like that. And then let me see, what did I do? Like what did I do next? Have to get some lunch and lurk for a bit. Not a problem. We love our lurkers as well as our chatters. I hope you have a good lunch. Just need to check something real quick. I'm waiting for the library to update and say they have the movie that I've been waiting for. Okay, so we applied the gradients, set it to overlay. I think I'm actually going to do a better gradient. That's a little less than I wanted it to be. But foreground to backgrounds, these are both, or all three of them are grabbed. Diagonal, there's a little bit better. Okay. Edit, overlay. Don't know why it's not working as well as I wanted to, but we're gonna go with it. Don't think we need to adjust the opacity because they're already pretty opaque. Okay, and then on the same layer, you want to get white and soft airbrush. A little bit on this side here, a little bit here, a little bit on the opposite side. And layer, selection from layer, which is down here, create selection. New roster layer. And then we're going to do the dark blue again, edit, outline selection. Okay. And that's the selection on the border. And then bring it over to the Gaussian blur and blur it however much you'd like. I try to keep it under 100. Usually 30 to 60 is fine. I think I missed a step. we're just gonna go with it. Set the layer to multiply. And this will be our shadow layer. think I think I've done this right. I have not done this right. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. I was on the wrong layer. That's why. Okay. No, that's still not right. Undo. There we go. And it's interesting because, I did pretty much the same exact thing. I used the same exact color, all of that fun stuff, and came out with different colors. So I'm sure that it was something that um, one of the steps I skipped, but it is it is what it is, really, in literally everything I do. It is what it is. Unstructured art. I must have skipped something somewhere. Nature's not perfect, and neither are we. You are exactly right. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to merge some stuff. I think these layers are supposed to be merged. How strange. Huh. Anyway, for soap bubbles, there would be a lot more of them, and they would be put together. I might actually have a um, a soap bubble brush. I kind of like how it looks all glowy like that. I know it doesn't look like a soap bubble, but let's see. Turn everything glowy. I'm just playing right now. Additive or modulo layer would work well here. I don't know if I even have those. Just hide those. Let's grab this bubble here. Duplicates, move. Layers work especially well for refractions, especially continuous. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have any of that. Those are your ones like glow refract layers. Oh, okay. The programs usually don't tell you that. Yeah. Scary need to simplify it and call it reflections instead. Yeah, it's all good. There's something very calming, satisfying watching you make these job bubbles. Honestly, I am very glad to hear that because I am getting the same feeling from that. I think I kind of got a little distracted by it, honestly. Distractions aren't always bad. I agree. Have quite a few quite a few layers going on right now. All pretty much duplicates. Like now I need to erase some of this, but it's all duplicated, so I don't know where it is. Just trying to get everything organized so I can figure out what bubble is where. Got an ad break starting in about a minute, folks. Just FYI, make sure you roll your shoulders, unclench that jaw, get yourself something to drink, whatever you need to feel more human today. Thanks for the lurk, Skynet. Welcome back, everybody. Hope the break wasn't too painful. trying to find one specific bubble in all of this. There it is. Goodness gracious. Love the effect of all the little bubbles. Right? The little ones kind of make it. Um, all the big bubbles are great, but the little ones are very fun with all the layers. um, I should probably merge some of them. Let's see, some of them. that's what I'm gonna do. Just just start grouping the layers and hoping for the best. Especially with so many little ones. Okay, that's a bigger one. That's a bigger one. That's a bigger one. Right now I'm just merging a lot of the smaller ones so I don't drive myself crazy trying to find all of them. But I do like a lot of the smaller ones. They look like little jewels. So cute. Just trying to get fewer layers before I add all the rest of the layers that I want to add. Looks like I have to go, but we'll continue to lurk. Thank you for showing me all this. Can't wait to see the end result. Not a problem at all, Eddie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for the lurk. Take care of yourself out there. Thank you for the stream and have a wonderful day. No, no, thank you. I at least have some of them grouped and labeled now. So I can make even more. Looks like we've got an ad break starting in about a minute, folks. Just FYI. Alrighty, folks. I think I'm running up on the end of the stream here, but I've got a new artist that we're going to raid into. Um, yes, another artist. It looks like they are working in black and white, uh, a graphic pencil. It's not the word I'm looking for. They're doing traditional work, but right now they're doing highlights in white, and it just looks really cool. So I definitely want to check this person out. We're going to go ahead and post the socials real quick, just in case any of you are watching and you like what you saw, you want to see more. Instagram, I usually post works in progress. Discord as well, but Discord, if you want to go and post your own artwork or artwork that you love, make sure you credit the artist. Lots of different things to do on the Discord. Also, if you want stickers, I've got them on Fourth Wall, and I will be also adding some prints and stuff of my more recent work as soon as it's finished. So check that out if you'd like. But other than that, yes, I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend and a wonderful day. Have a great day as well, Addie. Here's another artist that we're going to raid into. Oh, messed that up. Right into, there we go. Fforos. Yeah. But make sure you take care of yourselves today, and hopefully we will see each other on the next stream. It shouldn't be too much longer now. But yeah, drink your water, unclench that jaw, roll your shoulders, try not to think too much about the what's going wrong in the world, and focus on what's going right. And we will make it together. I think that's all I've got for you. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and raid out. But much love, y'all. I really appreciate all of you. Each and every one of you are important to me, even if you don't chat or you don't think I notice you. I notice. All right, y'all. See you on the next one. Raiding out now. Bye bye.